Good afternoon. For the record, today is June 4th, 2021. The time is 2:40 p.m. This is a meeting of the Public Service Commission of the District of Columbia being held via conference call. I am Willie Phillips, Chairman of the Public Service Commission. Also participating via conference call or WebEx is Commissioner Richard Beverly and Commissioner Emil Thompson. Pursuant to the Open Meeting Act, the Commission scheduled this meeting to consider formal case matters that require Commission action. The proposed agenda for this meeting was posted on Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. A recording of today's open meeting will be available on the Commission's website after the meeting concludes. Commissioners Beverly and Thompson, are you prepared to vote and adopt the agenda?
Yes.
Yes.
All in favor of adopting the agenda, please indicate by stating yes.
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 And I vote yes, the agenda is adopted. Today, there are just two action items before the Commission. The matters are: number one, formal case number 1142 in the matter of the merger of AltaGas and WGL Holdings, and formal case number 1167 in the matter of the implementation of electric and natural gas climate change proposals. This order, among other things, establishes the next steps in this proceeding and directs Pepco and Washington Gas to file a proposed timeline for filing proposals that seek to implement the climate change commitment and the climate business plan within 60 days of the date of this order. All in favor of approving the recommended order in formal case numbers 1142 and 1167, please indicate by stating yes.
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 And I vote yes, the order is approved. Matter number two. The last matter in this formal case number 1156 in the matter of the application of Potomac Electric Power Company, PEPCO, for the authority to implement a multi-year rate plan for electric distribution service in the District of Columbia. Today, and this is by way of background, we are considering an alternative form of rate making, or AFOR, a multi-year rate plan, MRP, for Pepco's electric distribution service in the district. Beginning in formal case number 1139, the Commission indicated its intention to explore whether some form of alternative to the traditional cost of service rate making should be implemented in the district as a means of encouraging service improvements, management innovation, operational efficiencies, and to encourage less frequent rate cases and requests for increase in rates. The Commission indicated that it would allow Pepco to include in its next rate case a request for an alternative form of rate making, including an MRP proposal, emphasizing that, quote, our focus in considering any alternative mechanism will include a review of the benefits that accrue to customers as opposed to solely focusing on the utility. On May 30th, 2019, Pepco filed an application requesting authority to increase existing distribution rates for electricity by $162 million through the implementation of an MRP for years 2020 through 2022. Along with an MRP, Pepco proposed a series of performance incentive mechanisms, or PIMs, which would operate in tandem with the MRP. Following a series of status conferences and technical conferences in 2019, the Commission issued order number 20273, which established an overarching framework for evaluating alternative forms of rate making, created a PIM-specific working group, set forth a broad range of general guidelines, and directed the parties to address the guidelines and file testimony. The order adopted a procedural schedule that contemplated an 18-month adjudication schedule. In addition, the order scheduled 3 workshops to be convened to discuss PIMs. On March 11, 2020, Mayor Bowser declared a public health emergency and public emergency as a result of the COVID-19 pandemic. On May 20th, 2020, the Commission issued order number 20349, directing parties to include in their surrebuttal testimony how and to what extent the COVID-19 pandemic related events affect the evaluation of PEPCO's MRP proposal. On June 1st, 2020, PEPCO submitted an enhanced MRP in response to the Commission's order. PEPCO's EMRP, as we call it, requested authority to increase existing distribution rates for electricity by $135.9 million over 3 years, 2020 through 2022. PEPCO's EMRP proposal included, among other things, customer bill offsets, credits, reconciliation and prudence review filings, a deferred accounting mechanism, stay-out provision, and a reopener provision. The Commission held a 7-hour virtual community hearing in this proceeding on September 29, 2020. Virtual evidentiary hearings were held October 26th through 27th. Post-hearing briefs were filed December 9th, and a post-hearing reply briefs on December 23rd. The record in this proceeding closed on December 23rd, 2020. Now to the proposed decision. As an initial matter, it is important that the Commission clarify that we only have authority over the rates for distribution service. PEPCO is the sole distributor of electric power to homes and businesses in the District of Columbia. So, for an average residential customer with an approximate monthly bill of $82, $23 of the bill represents the distribution delivery charge. $10 of the total bill represents taxes and surcharges set by the council. So only $23 of an $82 bill is set by the Commission in the context of a rate case. Around $49 of an average $82 residential bill reflects the generation and transmission costs, or the cost of the purchase of electricity from PEPCO or from a licensed supplier. The Commission has carefully and thoroughly considered the record, including thousands of pages of file testimony. Based on this record, the Commission now votes on a modified version of PEPCO's MRP, which authorizes PEPCO to increase its electric distribution rates for the remaining year and a half of the EMRP period. PEPCO's EMRP requested a revenue increase of $136 million. The authorized revenue requirement for the Commission that the Commission seeks to approve today is $108.6 million, with $21.8 million authorized for the remainder of 2021, $48.4 million authorized for 2022, and $38.4 million for 2023. In structuring these net rate increases, the proposed order has taken steps to partially offset any rate increase in 2021 and 2022 through various customer bill offsets credits, which include the amortization of additional tax credits identified after mid-2018, a pause in the amortization of regulatory assets, as well as a $7.8 million of PEPCO shareholder funded for residential and streetlight bill offsets, and $3.6 million in customer base rate credits for residential customers. Additionally, the order has provided procedural mechanisms which will allow the Commission to monitor PEPCO's financial performance and prevent PEPCO from over-earning its authorized rate of return during the term of the modified EMRP. The order also includes a stay-out provision prohibiting PEPCO from filing a new MRP application until at least January 2nd, 2023, with rates to be effective no earlier than January 1st, 2024. The proposed order includes 4 Clean Energy Act goal-driven PIMs and a 5th PIM focused on neighborhood reliability. These PIMs will help foster PEPCO's future efforts in achieving the district's climate and clean energy goals, as well as improving neighborhood reliability. These PIMs will be initially deployed as tracking PIMs and will ultimately evolve into a system of fully functional incentive and penalty PIMs as measurement systems and implementation procedures are further developed through a collaborative stakeholder process. Other findings and directives. The proposed order and opinion also includes, among other things, the following significant findings. The EMRP includes, number one, approval of credits applicable to each rate schedule. Two, approval of residential rate assistance through roughly $11.4 million from shareholder funding to offset distribution rate increases from 2021. Three, deferral of $60 million capital spending to 2023 or later and includes further CapEx reductions. Number four, pausing the regulatory asset amortization for 2 years, 2021, 2022, amounting to $22.9 million. And five, accelerating customer benefits related to the entire Maryland subtraction modification tax benefit in 2022, which amounts to $27.6 million. Concerning PEPCO's revenue allocation and rate design, we have determined, consistent with our order in PEPCO's last rate case, that 20% of the overall revenue requirement will be allocated to residential classes. For our class, there will be no increase in the current monthly $15.09 customer charge for 2021 rates, and only a moderate $1 increase in 2022. Finally, none of the increases approved in this order will affect low-income district customers who are enrolled in the Residential Aid Discount Program. Under this program, all RAD customers will continue to receive credit equal to the full charge for distribution rates that are under the jurisdiction of the Commission. In other words, RAD customers will continue to receive distribution services for free. Commissioners Beverly and Thompson, are you prepared to vote?
Yes.
Yes.
All in favor of approving order number 20755, please indicate by stating yes.
I vote no.
Yes.
To clarify for the record, Commissioner Beverly, your vote.
Is no.
Mr. Beverly, let the record reflect he votes no. Commissioner Thompson?
Yes.
And I vote yes. The order is approved. In accordance with our decision, PEPCO is directed to file revised rate schedules together with supporting work papers in its compliance filing by June 21st, 2021. Rates authorized in the opinion and order shall be effective on or after 12:01 a.m. July 1st, 2021, unless otherwise ordered by the Commission. The order will be served electronically and the decision will be posted on the Commission's website. The Commission is also issuing a press release outlining the general impact of our decision. As a final announcement, the next regular open meeting will be held on June 16th, 2021 at 2 p.m. via conference call. The proposed agenda for the meeting will be posted at least 48 hours before the announced meeting. There being nothing further, the Commission now stands adjourned.